got to seek shelter if you're in this tornado warning. That is a very strong rotation pocket right now. Like, very strong. I mean, it doesn't get... In this sort of environment, that is strong. Velocities are estimating around 98 miles per hour versus about 15, so either way, I mean, that's still strong rotation right now. So if there's a tornado, again, we don't have a CC drop yet. It might just be because we're too far away from the radar site and debris takes a little bit of time to get into the atmosphere. That's over Williamstown, going towards Midland, and it's going to be going towards Lawrence, the north side of Lawrence. You need to be in your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom. That is a strong couplet, though, that has just developed here. And this will likely go on the ground at any time. I mean, we do have a small little CC thing, but I can't confirm it because it's just 2 green specks. It's not really much. But this is probably about to drop if it, you know... It's very strong. This is, I don't know if the Kansas City site will show it. Kansas City site shows it. I don't know if it's going to show us a CC. No, it doesn't yet. Kansas City site also shows very strong rotation. So this isn't like contamination or anything. This is definitely strong rotation. Got a radar site up to the north, also showing the same thing. Doesn't show a CC. But I mean, we have probably a tornado right now on the ground. We can't confirm it officially. But that tornado, if it is on the ground, it's going right through Williamstown, Kansas right now, and it'll be approaching Lawrence, and eventually going towards Reno and Tonganoxie, if that's how you pronounce that. That new radar scan will be in within the next 30 seconds, I think. So we'll see if this is confirmed or not. That is very strong rotation, and this is more than likely a tornado. This is the most definitive couplet I think we've seen all day today. So I would be surprised if it doesn't drop. I'm really not excited to look at the CC. I feel like there's something big here. Alright, here's the latest scan. Okay, I'm actually surprised there is not a CC drop yet. Let's see what the velocities are. Either way, that is really strong rotation. Local news says it's on the ground. I don't know. We'll see what the next velocity scan shows. There's no CC drop once again. If there's a tornado, it's right there. It's right over Williamstown. And again, we don't have a correlation coefficient drop, which means that we don't have a confirmed tornado by radar. There could be a tornado still. We don't have anything confirmed officially by radar. So again, that would be right there near Williamstown. This is definitely a very strong couplet, though. Honestly, I will not be surprised if this does go on the ground, though. Yeah, we're keeping a close eye on the Oklahoma tornado warning storm. And rotation still remains not super strong on that, but it does remain at least strong enough where we could get a tornado on that Oklahoma storm. And this one right now near Williamstown, north of Lawrence, you've got to get to your safe place if you're in this warning. It is at the bare minimum, we have a very strong surge of damaging winds, but more than likely there's at least some sort of tornado or brief tornado that is dropped on this storm, with a pretty clean hook echo as well. I mean, it's not a super organized storm, but that right there would be what we're talking about. Topeka is no longer in a tornado warning, by the way. You can get out of your storm shelter if you're in Topeka. That warning has officially ended. CC means correlation coefficient. It's basically what shows us debris being lifted up into the atmosphere on radar. We don't have that on this storm right now, but there is a very strong couplet of rotation, which signals that we could get a tornado at any time. A lot of trees and power lines down in Jefferson County. Yeah, I mean, these storms are producing some significant damaging winds right now, so it would not surprise me whatsoever. And obviously, we've had a couple of tornadoes as well. If you guys do see any photos or videos or reports on Twitter, you can at me at MaxVelocityWX. Thank you for those that have actually sent me stuff as well. A lot of mammoth clouds. That's mostly what I've been sent at this point. Wow. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning west side of Kansas City for tennis ball sized hail. And that's also for the threat of damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour. And there's also a tornado possible label on this. So that is the latest on this warning out in front of the tornado warning for the massive hailstorm that is also happening with this. So it's not just the tornado threat, but it's also the hail threat. Rain-wrapped tornado has been confirmed as of 2 minutes ago. I don't know why this isn't confirmed, but this is now a confirmed tornado officially here in Kansas.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
Yeah, we don't have any CC drop, but as of 2 minutes ago, we just got a report of a rain-wrapped tornado in Williamstown, Kansas. No debris signature, for the record, but we do have a tornado that has just been confirmed by a emergency management of a rain-wrapped tornado. This would be where it is right now. It's going to be crossing right over 2459 route, going toward Lawrence. So continue to stay in your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom away from windows, lowest floor possible. If you are still in this tornado warning. The warning hasn't officially been updated, but this again would be your tornado that's on the ground right now. It's going to be on the north side of Lawrence. It's over Williamstown right now where the tornado has been confirmed and reported. You're going to have a rain-wrapped tornado. That would be where it is right now. It's right over Williamstown. And it has now officially been confirmed. So this is now officially a confirmed tornado by, again, weather spotters. It's confirmed as of now. It's 1 mile south of Williamstown, moving east at 25 miles per hour. It's actually now 1 mile east of Williamstown, at least if that's the downtown area. So it's now on the east side, just for reference. Obviously, the warning was updated a few minutes ago, so now it's east side of Williamstown. It's going to be on the north side of Midland here in a few minutes. It'll eventually be going towards the Tonganoxie area and Reno, Kansas. Again, this storm is on track to go towards Kansas City, so if you are in Kansas City, stay very vigilant. I think the main concern there will be hail and wind, but there could still be a tornado threat with this as it moves that direction. This storm has done multiple handoffs at this point, and we've seen a couple of tornadoes already, and there, again, is another one on the ground right now with a very strong area of wind going away from the radar, and even going towards the radar. We got some winds there, but it's not nearly as intense. But once again, we still got a tornado in progress. Thank you, Christo. Southern Iowa, the main concern there is just hail and wind. I don't expect much of a tornado threat there at this point. Also, the storm in Kansas, the rotation is intensified. So heads up, if you are the storm that is currently tornado warned near Roosevelt and Cooperton, Kansas, that rotation is also just intensified. So that could also drop a tornado at any time. New radar scan will be coming in just a moment. Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is a confirmed tornado, rain-wrapped tornado that is currently on the ground near Route 2459 east of Perry. This is going to be heading on the north side of Lawrence, going towards Reno. Even if you don't get hit by a tornado, there's significant damaging wind potential and also a significant threat for tennis ball-sized hail. So no matter what, you should be staying away from windows. I don't see any CC drop. We haven't had one, but there has been at least a report of a rain-wrapped tornado. See what the velocity show here on the next scan, which will be here in just a second. The trampoline meter today is a medium risk. We have a medium risk for flying trampolines. If you want to download the radar I'm using, it's at the very bottom of the description for those that are asking. All right, here's the latest scan. The circulation quickly broadened out again, so we might see another situation where this does end up re-intensifying as it moves eastbound. I mean, obviously it was very intense there briefly, but more than likely this is going to probably try to intensify again as it moves east. We've seen a lot of, I mean, again, this storm has recycled twice now, I think, maybe 3 times. It might do that again as it heads towards Kansas City. I do want to quickly update you on the storms in southern Kansas. Connor Croft, bottom right of your screen, he's inside of the storm, but most of these storms right now are damaging winds and hail. I'm not seeing any tornado threat with these right now. They're, for the most part, pretty disorganized. We do have a warning in northwest Oklahoma. We also have one that is tornado warned back over in southwest Oklahoma. This rotation has been stronger for the last few minutes near Roosevelt and Cooperton. it did intensify there briefly. So there could have been a tornado here.